एक बार रोटी वाला के आगे का
ठेका है कि मेरा चू दिया। मैंने कहा कहाँ पे है ठेका? कह रहा नहीं मेरा नहीं है, मैंने ये बोला कि मेरे घर के पास ही है।
ऐसे
ये
होगा।
मोंग भाई भी देहरादून के हैं, कैफे इनका।
अच्छा कैफे वाले भैया है क्या?
कैफे वाला भैया है।
कौन सा कैफे था इनका? डायमंड कैफे कुछ
क्यूइंस
था।
करके था कुछ। वो डायमंड तो उसका था
हाँ
पागल, यूपी वाले का।
अच्छा वो तो डायमंड होटल था इनका। हाँ इनको क्वीन क्वीन करके। अच्छा ये तो वही है भैया है ऊपर नीचे वाले जिन्हें ऊपर नीचे समझ नहीं आता।
हाँ इन्हें बस ऊपर नीचे वही समझ
ऊपर
आता
नीचे
है, रास्ते समझ नहीं आते।
वेरी नाइस।
अब याद आया।
क्या हाल है भाई जी?
बढ़िया बढ़िया, आप कैसे हैं?
बहुत बढ़िया यार।
वंडरफुल।
उस दिन आए थे
लगाओ
हमने
ना, कुछ
ढूंढा आपका
खेलते हैं।
कैफे, हमें लोकेशन ही नहीं पता था।
कोई बात नहीं।
यार खेल नहीं रहे भाई यार, लैग हो रहा बहुत गंदा।
लैग हो रहा?
0 किल पे मर गया मैं 2-3 बार।
अरे क्या हो गया, अभी
ऊपर
स्टार्ट
से
प्रॉब्लम होगा।
पसीना आ रहा है यार हाथों में, गर्मी बहुत हो रही है और पूरी
एसी में
स्क्रीन
एसी
ऐसे हो
में
जाती है चिप चिप।
एसी वगैरह चला
हम
के
गरीब
बैठो ना
लौंडे
तब।
यार, एसी नहीं है हमारे यहाँ।
अरे अरे रहने दो।
हाँ
मस्त
सही है
मजे ले रहे हो हमारे।
भाई, मजे क्या है इसमें। एसी है यार मगर चलाने नहीं देते, कहते बिल ज्यादा आता है। मैंने कहा, ठीक है भाई। लगा रखा है शोकेस के लिए, तो लोग आए मेहमान आए
अच्छा
तो
अच्छा
पता चलना चाहिए कि
अच्छा।
हाँ।
हाँ हाँ हाँ।
बस घर
अच्छा।
वालों के लिए नहीं चलता एसी। घर वालों के लिए वो कूलर ही चलाओ भाई पानी डाल के।
हाँ। अरे उतरा उधर तो देहरादून में तो बारिश ही बारिश रहती है 24 घंटे।
अरे भाई
हाँ
सब
बहुत
बहम
बारिश
है,
रहती
नहीं
कौन
है।
बोल
होता।
रही है?
किसने बोल दिया?
हर 10-10 मिनट बाद
कौन
बारिश
बोल
कौन
दिया
कह रहा
भाई?
है?
ये बहम है
हाँ
यार ये
कौन
लोगों का, इतनी
कौन भाई?
गंदी गर्मी होती है ना यहाँ पे। बुरा
नहीं
सारी
यार,
हाल हो
रील्स
जाता
में
है
पंद्रह
यार
बता
दिन
रहा।
एकदम। मुझे आज तक,
10 दिन।
मुझे ना आज तक जो भी मिलता है ना भाई का, क्या जैसे ही सुनेंगे देहरादून
हाँ
अच्छा उत्तराखंड भाई इतनी ठंडी जगह है तुम्हारी, मैं कौन सी जगह पे रहता हूँ उत्तराखंड में जितनी गर्मी है ये? इन्हें पता नहीं किसने बताया था
हाँ
ठंडी
ये
है यहाँ।
नहीं, अरे बारिश होती रहती है ना उधर की तरफ में, मतलब कि अभी ये आज भी
बहुत
तो
हो रही
निकल
हाँ
गई
बारिश।
मतलब
बारिश।
जब
बारिश के लिए
होती है
इतना
तरस
तो
गया
हो
मौसम
जाती है,
बारिश
मगर
होती है।
अब सूखा पड़ गया यहाँ पे, सूखी गर्मी
नहीं
पड़
मैं
रही है।
कल कल ऋषिकेश से आगे गया था ना, उधर भी बारिश हो रही थी,
हम्म।
हल्की हल्की बादल आए पड़े, और थोड़ा आगे जाके ना, थोड़ा पीछे आगे, मतलब कि उधर धूप निकली पड़ी है खतरनाक वाली।
अरे आगे पीछे मत
ये
बोले नहीं
सीन
समझ
बहुत
नहीं
होता
आएगा।
हाँ वो ही रहता है इधर साइड, आधे में धूप आधे में बारिश, कहीं पे बारिश।
है। हाँ।
That's another reason that Tofu gets
नाइस।
overlooked sometimes. But he's improved. He's been playing excellent Dota, so definitely worth
And he
highlighting.
dual queues. He dual
That's cool.
queues. They've got a Bubby scenario going on between Ace and Tofu. And I think for
कोर्ट की मशीन बढ़िया रखो अपनी। पैक है तो फिर।
बैंक को यार, बैंक को यार।
हाँ
तुम लोग अभी तक सो रहे हो?
नहीं।
तो बुम्बा फोन क्यों नहीं उठाया?
क्योंकि बुम्बा अब सो रहे हैं। बुम्बा सोया ही नहीं है पूरी रात।
क्या मजाक कर रहे हो यार?
हाँ नहीं सच्ची।
क्यों सोते क्यों नहीं हो यार तुम लोग?
मैं सो के उठ गई, बुम्बा नहीं सोया बेचारा।
और ये चुची काम पे गया?
हाँ खन्ना काम पे गया।
कितने बजे उठेगा अभी?
20 मिनट में।
चलो ठीक है, उसको बोलो मैसेज करने को।
ठीक है।
तो 20 मिनट में कैसे उठ जाएगा ये?
क्योंकि मैं उठाऊंगी ना।
तो अभी उठा दे।
अरे अभी अभी 2 मिनट हुए इसको सोए हुए
अरे
इसलिए।
तो जीरो का कोई वैल्यू नहीं होता, निकालो, हटाओ, चलो उठाओ उसको।
अरे क्या बदतमीज है। अभी 1 मिनट बात करो।
हाँ वो
तो अभी सोएगा कितनी देर?
10 मिनट 15 मिनट मैक्स। क्या हुआ बोल?
तो रात को क्यों नहीं सो रहा है?
जब तक होएगा नहीं
अबे आई एम ट्राइंग टू गेट माय रूटीन बैक। बीच में सही हो गया था, एकदम से रैंडमली बिगड़ गया, तो वही है। इसका तो समवॉट सेट हो गया, आज इसको उठा दिया था टाइम पे मैंने। तो वही है।
अच्छा।
तो मैं अगर अभी हल्का सा सो तो दिन भर चल जाएगा मेरा, फिर रात में जाके एकदम से सो जाऊंगा आराम से।
चलो ठीक।
क्या हुआ बता, क्या हुआ?
कुछ नहीं, खेलते।
आता हुआ 15-20 मिनट तक, उसके बाद आता हूँ।
चल ठीक।
Base A has been activated. Watch out! Watch out!
Target down.
रूपक मारूंगा तो।
Watch out!
बहन।
Watch
भाई
out!
अपने।
The red team is leading as domination enters the second half. Watch out! Watch out! Watch out!
Enough of your bullshit. चलो।
Watch out!
No mercy. Cover me.
तो लैग क्यों होता है रे? अगर भगत।
Target down. Reloading. Nice shot.
Watch out!
Cover me. Dead.
The red team will capture the
अरे
base in
कितनी
10
बुलेट्स हैं?
seconds. Watch out! The red team has taken a base successfully. Base B has been activated.
Nice shot.
Watch out! weapon crate has been activated. Watch out! Watch out! Watch out! Marked a location.
Expired! Target down!
अबे नंबर 3 क्या कर रहे हैं चुतिया
The blue team is leading as domination enters the second half. Watch out!
Clear! Dead!
Watch out!
अबे नंबर 2 शूट है
Enemy down! Reloading!
क्या भगोड़ा है
The red team will capture the base in 10 seconds. The red team has taken a base
मत
successfully.
खेल भाई मत खेल
In the mid lane for either of these two teams, it's just very solid and stable. It's good against Tusk because if it gets ganked mid, it has a way to like swashbuckle out. It's good against Furion because they can catch it. Also has a way to get out of Sprout now. So it's, yeah, really solid pickup here. It's definitely also still a potential flex, but I would like to see it be played on the mid lane just for the tempo purposes.
The only scary part about playing mid is the SF. It like consistently beats at mid. Could see it get banned here. It could also make Team Liquid's draft a little bit inflexible. Like playing SF and Prophet seems a little bit redundant to me in terms of like my damage right clicker.
What they do,
Let's
yeah.
fight
So-
together.
Maybe they'll just leave it in.
I suppose offlane Nature's Prophet get more of like a, like, I don't know, Ember Spirit type mid if it wasn't banned out. Would probably be fine. Because like offlane Nature's, you can go for the Ags, play the kind of team fight.
Less common though, right now, I feel like.
Yeah, less than it was like when Nature started getting picked in the offlane.
Is that just because the nerfs to Nature's like hurt him a little too much? Because he just seemed still kind of untouchable. Like he still played a lot.
Probably a bit, but I also feel like people just realize that this hero is best when played as a carry, and no matter what role he's in. Like the Gleipnir build is just that item is a utility item and a carry item, so it feels good to use it in the offlane because then you get to have a carry as well as.
कहाँ जा रहे हो हेलो
OP items are died a boot slot, right? It's not like you're using one of your 6 slots for the Greaves. And so you can still build like Octarines and stuff like that and scale. And Dota's all about scaling. It's been that way for like years now, even in the offlane.
Heckin' love scaling. But yeah, so the bans here like make sense, right? You take out the Bloodseeker to protect your Pango. You take out the Ember because it's something Liquid has been playing very often, either with Murano or some. It's their Ember Spirit in drafts like this. So I understand taking it away, even though it doesn't directly counter anything right now. To go on the Disruptor, and that's like this. Often, the Undying just.
I got supplies.
आगे के रेड हाउस में बंदे हैं और वो कुछ है। कॉल लैग हो रहा है यार। अबे क्यों खेल रहे हो यार?
Dragon Knight getting burst by this hoodwink sharpshooter. Have the double dragon tail, you have silence versus Blink DK. That's still a lot of damage, right? It's not the same as a Mortimer's Kisses, but this used to be a really old school combo, and I think it works pretty well.
Even works great with the Tusk. You can roll in with the Inkswell. Works this one.
I need a weapon. I need a weapon.
नोबड़े तेरे को काम नहीं पड़ गया था। अबे एग्जिट क्यों मार दिया? अरे यार ये बुरा।
Let's fight together.
तुम्हारी का झाटू लो।
Number one, you can't rely on your ally to initiate the moment you inkswell. How many times you get inkswelled and you're like, well, I guess I have to go in now.
Or to pick something that's actually good to combo with it.
It's unlikely that they're going to actually pick the right heroes to combo with it. So it just ends up being this kind of like disconnected hero. And most pub players still will do the like max inkswell. So if you want to play like a different skill build, I think it's more viable. But
it's man, it's got a low win rate. Pub.
Active by himself is getting that dark portrait, which is very hard to get anyway if you're Grim, because you're looking for that lens, you're looking for that force staff, you're looking for that shard. Like, until he gets to that point, which is too hard for him, he doesn't have that game-breaking impact, right? It's just, you have to exploit him when he's strong, but afterwards he does fall off. So I think that's the issue with Grim's win rate, but he...
Hello. No mic. Hello.
Good luck, mates.
Hello.
Marked a location.
बहन चल मारी कॉल करो तभी फॉलो करो खेलो आराम से.
So if you've got your Prophet and you've got your... You can cross the river earlier, you can make these aggressive plays. So that's what I've always liked about Grim.
Ooh, a Slark coming out.
Durachio's first Slark, I believe, of the tournament. He was going deep, like his top like 4 heroes were all banned, so...
And I don't think it's a bad Slark game per se. I just...
Hello.
Let's fight together. Let's fight together.
No mic.
Once he gets items later on, like he should shred through the DK. He's a natural silver edge buyer. He...
Hello.
Either because he can just like purge, you know, the creep wave, and he's got the shadow dance ready after the punch. He also has ways of getting out of Sprout. So here, I think it's a pretty good hero. I just think it's punishable when Liquid are snowballing, or rather if Liquid snowballs.
Yeah, agreed with that. And it can frontline for Gaming Gladiators. They're lacking that a little bit, but in some ways, his save is maybe a little bit less good. If it's like an Underlord bodying in the front and he's there to depth shroud him, it could be really effective.
Oh, they go for the Ursa.
That just seems like a good pick to me. Good against Underlord in lane, one of the few carries that can actually beat him.
It's not that great against Slark, but I mean, it's like a last pick Slark, and Liquid already has Furion. You're going to lane the Furion against Slark. That is not a remotely good matchup for that hero. And I don't think a Disruptor or a
Sky Stars Illuminati को क्या प्यार से लिखा उसने?
तेरी आवाज धीमी आ रही है मेरे में.
किसकी?
तुम्हारी आ रही है, तुम धीमा बोल रहे हो. पता नहीं मेरे में हल्ला, बैकग्राउंड का हल्ला हो रहा है यार. गेम साउंड तेज आ रहा है.
तो सेटिंग्स में से चेंज कर लेते हैं.
कुछ करना पड़ेगा. फक, सेटिंग खोल के बैठा रहा मैं. सीन हो गया मेरे साथ.
कोई नहीं, कार ढूंढ लो, जो करना है कर। रुक जा चचा, रुक जा चचा, रुक जा चचा। इधर से लोग देख रहे हैं, इधर नॉक दिया अभी।
Watch out!
खिलाया लूट कर रहा है थोड़ा साइड में।
Watch out!
और एक चाहिए किसी को? और एक चाहिए?
कहाँ फाइट हो रही?
Marked a location.
ये फाइट हो रही है।
राइट पे हो रही है। ये छत पे क्रॉस कर रहे हैं। पूरा डाल, पूरा डाल, पूरा डाल।
वो अंदर घुस के अंदर घुस के।
कौन से फ्लोर पे?
ये यहाँ पे टॉप में तो।
छत पे और एक आएगा। नॉक हुआ छत पे नॉक हुआ शायद। नहीं अबे तो मेरा नाम है। नाइस नेट। नहीं पीछे भाई, पीछे पीछे
पीछे जा।
हाँ ठीक है।
तुम ऊपर रुक गए।
नाइस। जोन किधर है? क्रेट्स पे जोन है, ठीक हो जाएगा।
Awesome.
ये नंबर फोन तो अपनी दुनिया में खेल रहा है भाई। हेलो भाई, क्या हाल है? चलो लेफ्ट से आगे चलते हैं, जोन की साइड भी निकलना है। स्काई फुल ऑफ स्टार्स। गाड़ी ओके अपनी
4 नंबर 4 नंबर। कौन प्रेस करना है क्या?
रश नहीं करना, इधर चलते हैं।
Watch out!
कैसे चलेंगे देखते
उधर
हैं।
जाके से सहेंगे, वो तो ओपन से मार देगा भाई, इजी मार देगा।
स्मोक है एक भी।
हाँ एक ही स्मोक है तो लगा बता दो।
एक ही करके क्रॉस करो, कवर भी करने को होएगा फिर। क्रॉस करो क्रॉस करो।
आगे मारेगा। इसमें खत्म हो जाएगा, ये तो अब आना पड़ेगा जल्दी आ जाओ।
अरे कुछ नहीं, वो मैंने मोलोटोव फेंक दिया। चल 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 जी जी।
Awesome.
जल गया था वो गांडू। हाँ फाइनली वेस्ट। नाइस।
मैं कब से डीप पे चला रहा हूँ। रास्ता कितना डीप है?
कहाँ पे था ये? बिल्डिंग्स में। इसमें
Watch out!
सॉरी।
Watch out!
ये साला।
भाई
कोई नहीं।
बहुत ओपन है।
I like it quite a bit. The Vanguard will give him a pretty good chunk of protection. Of course, Ursa is probably one of the better heroes to deal with Vanguard from a safe lane and stuff like that, but yeah. And probably pretty needed one. That's why I was saying, like, I really liked Effie's point about talking about Ace so much when she was saying at the panel that he's kind of going to be the key for early game, because if his lane was strugglesome, like if it was difficult, then how is he going to help and bail out these other two lanes? Pretty active, moving around the map, trying to re-establish things after the aggression.
He's going to be able to get the grab onto... Snowball up, the Thunderstrike. It's not going to quite be enough. He'll put the Fairy Fire.
Can he get him?
I mean, Duracho really wants this. He's going in with the Dark Pact, and the body block to the treants is going to stop him.
Look,
Zai
he had him.
making sure that Boxy can step away. Now Zai turns around. He's got the Sprout. He's trapped him up. At Duracho. Continue with the outplays on this top lane.
That was, what, how low did it end up dropping on Boxy? It was obviously less than one hit, but it was like a 10 HP or something like that. Zai, clutch little move there with the treant.
Oh, it's going to feel bad as well. You know, we've all been there as Slark players. When you're so close to getting that kill in the lane and you can't get that last hit in. That's definitely going to be a bit of pain there for Duracho.
To early movement. Nisha, he's 6 already, so they can start rotating around this DK. They can even bring the Nature's Prophet if they see a move to look for this tower. And yeah, NP getting these kills. If Boxy gives him some solo XP, this is a level 6 NP at like 7.5 minutes, maybe even before that.
Oh, look at this.
क्या सीन उधर?
Able to drag him.
अभी तो हम लोग कुछ मूवमेंट ही नहीं कर रहे, वहीं बैठे हैं लोग।
ओके।
ना कोई आया ना कोई गया।
यार ये मेरे को फेंक देगा प्लेन में से, उधर तक पहुंचूंगा ही नहीं मैं।
पहले फेंक देगा ना,
बहुत ज़्यादा पहले फेंक दिया।
देख रहा हूँ, डायरेक्ट नीचे गिर रहा है।
जय माता नहीं बोला, क्रेट्स भी उतर गया। ओ भाई 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 भाई, एक गोली नहीं चलाऊंगा, एक गोली नहीं चलाऊंगा। हाँ बहुत सारे। बगल में मेरे कार 98 चल रही बढ़िया सी। हाँ कोई तो स्पॉट किया मेरे को।
बंदा है क्या?
कोबरा नॉक हुआ, कोबरा डेड हुआ।
कोई तेरे बिल्डिंग में आ रहा हो जंप करके। शायद तक वो नॉक हुआ, शायद तक नॉक हुआ होगा।
साला हर लाल चीज फ्लेयर नहीं होती।
Over to punish. Nisha, I mean, Liquid, they're firing on all cylinders here in this early game.
They're stopping the early game. Nisha is going to have a blink pretty much done after this tower with treads and an upgraded wand. This is a big deal. Setting the tempo very quickly as we
go. Quinn
gets one back.
He gets him a kill on the board here. Takes out Insania bottom lane, but yeah, there's pressure on the top tower. We'll see what they do about it. Tofu's around, but he's got to be careful. Boxy, if he catches wind of him, he'll go straight.
At risk of dying potentially if he does so. I mean, he has the Fiend's Cave, but yeah, he can't go up there.
And Boxy, he's got the catch on Tofu. A bit of a body block sets up for Nisha to get him with Dragon Tail stun.
यार एक ने मारा, बाकी का आइडिया नहीं।
In a very, very
we
long
might
time.
have to stat for that.
Blink, treads, wand, and bracer. It's all the little items as well on top.
That's true.
That is pretty crazy.
Nearly 5 minutes faster than the average.
We probably had like a brown boot blink that was faster, I'd imagine.
That's so. That's definitely likely.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I mean, yeah.
That was probably brown boot.
Completely naked blink rush.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, they're absolutely crushing it here, and they're looking for more. Smoking up. Insania still doesn't put a point in silence. That's a bit curious. I thought maybe versus the Pango and versus the Slark he'd want that 1 point at least in the Phantom, but prioritizing the 3 points in Ixwell for now.
Boxy gets a haste, and he's going to set up. He's in with the snowball. They jump forward. Nisha's got the follow-up.
Okay, that's the Inkswell with the blink. There we go. It makes sense. Wow.
This early game, it just feels like it's all snowball. They jump forward. Nisha's got the... Boxy gets a haste, and he's going to set up. He's in with the snowball. They jump forward. Nisha's got the...
And Insania, even though he's had to buy so much regen and stuff, his gold was impacted a little bit. The Tusk actually gets arcane boots early.
They have vision on Duracho here with this cliff ward. He's got to be a bit careful. He will get back out into the safety of the shadows, but they're getting bullied out of this top lane now by Zai. Already half the way on towards the Aghanims.
Does know the ward's there, though, so he will be able to get that cheeky D ward. And it's his sentry, so gets the gold himself. But quick moves.
I mean, Liquid's heading up there.
Yep, they want to go for him again. They want to bully him out. There's rotation coming from Gaming, though. What can they find? Level 6 is on Celery.
Quinn wants to go.
They're leashed.
Get the soulbind off, and look at this. He's out of there. He's heading into the portal. He's there, but he is dead. It does mean that Nisha gets left behind, but Insania is able to make the most of the fact that was laid down there by Ace. He'll use that to get out.
That was... he was so quick. It was instant from Insania.
Just like, oh, that's my ticket out of there. Good luck, Nisha.
Oh, that's hilarious. But they get the bigger kill. They get the all-important one. Nisha does get slowed down, does get brought down. And Quinn, he's the one who gets the kill. Gets that last hit. So enabling him to get closer and closer toward this defusal, which they need. They need pretty much everything from Quinn and Ace this game in order to set up Duracho to even make it to the later stages. So it does look like his timing for that defusal will be good.
What's Duracho going after the Echo? I don't know. You imagine it would just be Echo Ags?
I would imagine so this game, yeah. I think he's buying the Obs and Sentries himself mostly. Yeah, he bought them again. It always makes sense for the slot players to get the Sentries, but he's buying the Obs as well. He's like, guys, I need some more coverage up here. Liquid trying to continue their pacing.
Yeah. Look at the set up on Tofu. Not a lot to be done. Too much damage here from the support duo combo of Boxy and Insania right now. Duracho swinging over. They'll look for Boxy. And of course, with the pounce, they'll put a stop to that TP. We'll be able to punish Liquid a little bit for that.
Nicely done.
Trade.
And Quinn secures the last hit. So now Defusal is online. Okay. So he is still pretty much neck and neck with all the cores. His damage is going to be Very nice. We see Zai, as I mentioned before, he's the one who pioneered it for the most part that I saw, at least in so many games. He's getting closer and closer to that Axe. He almost has it done. So versus Pango, it's always excellent. Extra forms of little roots to disrupt him from going for his rolls. And just the benefit of it just being up every 60 seconds.
Let's see what they can do with this diffusal blade reveal from Quinn.
Static Storm back online. They're trying to match